Hi, this is Lane from Notable Piano Lessons. Today we're going to talk about the difference between major and minor chords. And I'm going to teach you something in this video that will make it so easy for you to figure out, if you know a major chord, how to get to a minor chord super quick, and vice versa. So we're going to start out with our C major chord. And if you don't remember how to form a major chord, it's a simple pattern. So if we put our thumb on C, okay, if you count up 4 keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to land on E right here. Okay, so I'm going to use my buttons right here. Okay, and then for the next key, you're going to count up 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's put a button on that one. So if you'll see that there, when you count up 4 keys from your starting position, you have 3 keys in the middle. That's another way to think of it. You start here, you skip 3 keys. Okay, so we've skipped these 2 black ones and this white one. And the next thing, you can skip 2 keys. Then that takes you to their next key. Okay, just different ways to think of how to form a major chord. And that's how you form a major chord. It doesn't matter what key you start on. If you follow that pattern, it's going to work out. Okay, so let's try D. Let's see if you can do this. So if we have our starting position at D, do you remember what you do? Yep, you count up, how many keys? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we land on this F sharp right here. Okay, then we're going to count up 3. 1, 2, 3, and we land on A. Okay, so there is our G major chord. Notice, for review, you can also think of D, skip 3 keys. These are the 3 keys we skipped. Okay, after this key, skip 2 keys, and then we land on this one. That's another way to figure it out. Okay, whatever your brain likes, you can do it. Okay, whatever's easier. Okay, let's try E. So we have our starting point on E. Count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really quick. Count up 3. 1, 2, 3. Yay, we have an E chord. Okay. Let's just keep going. Make sure you know these. So we have F, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. F chord's easy. It's just all white keys. Okay. Actually, the ones that are all white keys are actually harder to remember sometimes. Those black keys kind of give us a landmark. Okay, so G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There's our G chord. A. 1, 2, 3, 4. We land on C sharp. 1, 2, 3. And there we have our A chord. B. Starting on B. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There's our B chord. Nothing to be scared about. It's just some black keys. Okay, and then we come back to C. Okay, we won't do that one. We already did that one. Okay, so I want to try some of the black keys. And if you've watched that video on sharps and flats, it'll really help you understand this one first, because we're going to have a lot of black keys in this. So we're going to look at this as D flat. It could also be C sharp, but we're going to look at it as D flat. Okay, so D, you go backwards, you find D flat. Count up 4 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So D flat looks like this. Okay, just play it. E flat. Hang in with me. We've only got a few left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So there's our E flat chord. Okay, then we're going to say this is G flat and go up 4 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There's our G flat chord. Two more. Hold on. So we have A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And our last one is B flat. Start on B flat. Count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's our B flat chord. Okay, now I have just taught you all of the major chords. Okay, it's really quite simple. It just takes some practice. Okay, now we're going to learn the minor chords. Okay, so it's just the opposite. When you start on C, instead of counting up 4, you're going to count up 3. 1, 2, 3. So we land on E flat, and then we're going to count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we have C minor. Okay, now this is the cool trick I'm going to teach you. If you know, remember C major? C major, let's get rid of these buttons. C, E, and G. Any major chord, you take your middle finger, if it's in root position, and move it down a half a step to the closest key, and that's going to turn it into C minor automatically. Isn't that cool? So C major sounds happy, C minor sounds sad. Okay, so that works for any major chord. So here we have D major, remember that one? Take down your middle note, D minor. Okay, E major, E minor. F major, take the middle note down half a step, F minor. G major, take it down a half a step, G minor. A major, down a half a step, A minor. B major, B minor. So that's just super easy. If you know minors to get to major, it's the same thing. Here we are in C minor, come up a half a step. It's just the opposite. You're going to come up a half a step to get to your major. Okay, so we went over, let's just go over the minors. Let's try, we've done all the minors so far. Let's just build it starting on the black keys. So if we start on, let's call this D flat, okay? And we're going to skip 3 keys, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that should have that sad sound. There's that D flat minor. Okay, nothing to be scared about. Here we have E flat, count up 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and here we have E flat minor. Okay, so if we wanted to turn that into major with our quick tip, what do? Yeah, we bring our middle finger up a half a step. So we bring it up to here. This would be E flat major. Okay, let's finish off G flat minor. So we go up 3 keys, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there we have G flat minor. Okay, A flat, 3 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is our A flat minor chord. And our last one, finishing on our black key minors, B flat, count up 3. 1, 2, 3. Then count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our B flat minor. Okay, there you have it. So you know all your major and minor chords. You know a quick way to play them really. Once you know either the major or minor chord, you know how to quickly change it into a minor chord or a major chord. You can do so much if you know those major and minor chords.